Biggest thing to come out from the Game Awards, in my opinion, is probably Intergalactic. But the second biggest thing that came out was the Witcher 4 trailer. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull up the Witcher 4 trailer, right? For those of you who may not have seen it, all right, and then we're gonna play it. Now it is 6 minutes long. Okay, so it's a barn burner, but we are gonna play it in its entirety and see what y'all think, and then we're gonna talk about it and see, you know, what's going on out here in these YouTube streets.
Dearest daughter, I've watched ye grow.
Devilishly. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I watch everything in 1.5, so I'll be forgetting.
Curious child, into a remarkable young lass with much grace, wisdom, and kindness. Take the easy times what shape us, nay. 'Tis how we rise to face the hard times what does that for us. You've an heart of gold. You've the spirit to overcome adversities aplenty. Darling, sweeten. Today's the day ye fill out your destiny.
What's going on, Spades?
Forgive me, daughter. 'Twere my only choice.
I shall be the bringer of salvation.
A witcher? Witcher! Whose coin did ye take? Nay, you can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods!
No! You chose her. Back to the village. Go, now.
Nay! I must save them! Save the village!
Save yourself! Run! To shelter! To your father! Run!
Dragon Master, I see your super chat. I'm gonna get to it in just a moment.
Save the village! Disconnection!
She were to go to the woods, the chosen one. It's tradition.
Oh no, no, no.
It's all we wanted. For her to go to the woods, to go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
There you have it. There you have it. So before we get into the obvious controversy, there's a lot of things to take in here. Obviously, the story here is that this village of people is about to sacrifice this young girl to this monster in the forest because they believe it will save them from whatever they believe to be in there, which is a god. And then Ciri here is a witcher, allegedly. That's a whole different story. And somebody hired her to go in and kill that monster and to save the girl, which the people don't want her to do that. Now, what I'm more interested here is that some of the abilities that Ciri showed in this fight, with the little chain weapon, looked interesting to me. Obviously, her powers and abilities are very interesting. She used the chain, she heated it up and cut the thing's head off. I thought that was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is probably gonna be the part where y'all downvote me to hell. Okay? Y'all are probably going to downvote me to hell after I talk about this part. Because there's two aspects. There are two aspects to this controversy. There's the lore, which we're gonna get into in a minute, all right? And then there is the whole idea of the games industry uglifying women for whatever reason. And I got to say, nigga, I think y'all are tripping, okay? So first, this comes from Endymion, okay? This comes from Endymion. Let me pull up this tweet really quick, okay? First of all, I just want to say this before I get into this. I'm a fan of Endymion. I like Endymion. I watch Endymion's videos. I don't like this take. And I know there are many of you in the comments right now who you know, have this take, and that's perfectly fine. We can have different opinions without going at each other's throat. I am not going at it Endymion's throat here. I just think y'all tripping. So let's take a look at what he said. CD Projekt Red confirms that, oh no, this ain't even the one that I wanted to look at. Hold on, let me griff. Let me go back and griff the right way though. Hold on. Where is it? Boom, 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 boom. Well, this is awkward. I don't have it. Let me go directly to his page then. Boom, 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 boom. Is this the one? Ah, here it is. I don't know why I didn't bookmark this. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so he says CD Projekt Red has completely been hit with the DEI ugly stick. What the hell is this, Ciri? And her voice actor is different too. I'm watching this live right now and I'm not thrilled. I'm sad, dude. Guys, I don't know. I simply do not know. First of all, he's right. CD Projekt Red has been hit with the DEI ugly stick, but not in this case. Y'all cannot convince me that one, this doesn't look like a woman, because it does. Two, it doesn't look like Ciri. It looks like Ciri just 15 years into the future. This looks like, she absolutely looks like a woman who used to be really attractive, but evidently got older. Like I don't understand. This looks like, compared to what we've been getting, compared to what we got in Intergalactic, compared to what we got from Fable, compared to what we're getting in Perfect Dark Zero, this is a woman. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. She looks like a 35-year-old white woman with a scar across her face because she hunts monsters for a living. Am I wrong? Chat, am I wrong on this? We're gonna get into the lore in a minute. Javier asked me, are you a fan of The Witcher? Do you know the lore? I'm a fan of The Witcher. Unfortunately, when The Witcher was really hot, I was stuck in the Negro casual phase, okay? I was playing the same Negro casual collection that most niggas was playing during that time. So by the time I caught up to The Witcher 3 was already out. I've tried to play The Witcher 3 a lot of times, and I've gotten my colon cleansed each time, okay? I'm sorry. I don't know what it is about that game. Like, I can beat every From Software game, every Souls-like, but The Witcher 3, for some reason, presents a unique challenge that I seem to be trash at. Granted, last night, the game with the complete edition was on sale for $10, so I bought it. And I downloaded it on my Steam Deck, and I already started a new game. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully Uh, I can actually make it through this time. But yeah, though. So let's continue. Make sure y'all hit the like button. $2 Timu Undi says you're wrong. Okay. Where am I wrong? Well, I mean, I guess it's not about where I'm wrong. It's, I guess, obviously you believe that she's unattractive right here. And I got to ask the chat. This is blowing my mind. Hold on. I have to do a temperature check on this. I have to do a poll. That's what I'm going to do right now. I have to do a poll on this, guys. Give me one moment, because I'm genuinely curious. It's almost 80 of you guys in here, which is insane. I really appreciate y'all for being here. But I gotta do a temperature check on this, because this is blowing my mind. Do people seriously think this is what's considered unattractive, or are we just trolling here? So let me do this. Let's come here. There are 80 of y'all in here. I really appreciate it. If y'all can hit the like button for me, that would be amazing. Okay, there we go. There's the poll. There is the poll. Okay. All right. Now, a lot of y'all want me to do some comparisons, right? I think Endymion had a comparison up here, right? So there we go. That's what she looked like in The Witcher 3. That's what she looked like in The Witcher 4. I see a 20-year-old woman and I see a 35-year-old woman. Obviously it's a video game character, okay? So it's not like it's a real person. Let's not pretend like this is and let me enlarge this, pause, so y'all can see it a lot clearer. It's a video game character, so I don't expect it to literally look like a human from point A to point B. But I see a 20-year-old Ciri and a 30. Now, if they come out and say this is a year or two after the events of Witcher 3. All right, now, nigga, y'all pushing it. But this doesn't look like a man. Like some people are saying this looks like a man. How? Guys, come on, man. We gotta be Angry Marine says she looks older. Exactly. Her jaw is enlarged. Where? I'm looking at her jaw right here. It's the same jaw. Guys, come on now. Lips don't look right. Her lips definitely do look a little bit more chapped on the left. There's a little scar right here. But I mean, if we're talking, it's not like they're much bigger. It's not like they're much wider. I'm looking at a more seasoned woman on the left right here. Her face looks softer on the right, but is that because she looks better, or is that because it's more detailed? Now, obviously, on the left, on the right is actual, in game. On the left is a somatic, so we obviously gotta wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I deeply apologize. I had a super chat earlier that I did not read. Shout out to Chaos Forever. He, with the $2 super chat, he said, screw them. We'll be here for the dumpster fire. Facts. There was another super chat earlier. I missed it. Where did it go? Dragon Master with a $4 super chat says these woke clowns will never silence us. That's a fact. And then of course, Mr. West's name drops a $5 super chat. Right now it says CGI trailers usually look better than in-game models. Witcher 3 Ciri CGI looks better than in-game Ciri. Same with Geralt. That's an absolutely I lost my words there. Absolutely accurate take. So thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, am I trying to convince you guys that this version of Ciri on the left is like beautiful? No, absolutely not. Okay. I'm not trying to tell you that. What I'm saying is, to me, she looks like Ciri, but 15 years later. 15. So guys, griff. I don't know. Okay. Now let's get to the second part of this. Okay. Which is the lore. Now this is where I'm on you guys' side here. One, I want to go ahead and preface this by saying I absolutely positively am not like the arbiter for the Witcher lore. Okay. All right. I have not read the books. Like I said, I got into the Witcher based on, cause see, listen, when it comes to gaming, I am I'm a wave rider. You get what I'm saying? I am absolutely positively a wave rider. I be scared to try new stuff because I'm afraid of wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes, the new games that I try come from watching you guys be hyped for it. For example, Dark Souls 3. Before I had bought Dark Souls 3, I had not played Dark Souls 1 or 2, and I damn sure didn't play Demon Souls. All I knew was there was all this hype around Dark Souls 3, and I was like, looks interesting. Let me try it out. And I did. And I got wrecked. And then I uninstalled and didn't play the game again until I got tricked by Sekiro, finished Sekiro, then came back and played Dark Souls 3, and then became hooked on From Software games from that point on. When it came to The Witcher 3, same ordeal. Okay, that looks interesting. Downloaded it, got destroyed, uninstalled immediately. Uninstalled immediately. So I will not pretend to be the arbiter of Witcher lore. However, a lot of people are explaining it to me, and it's obvious, even at the basics, that there's some stuff being retconned here. Because according to the Witcher enthusiasts, especially guys like Hypnotic and even Endymion and others, adults, much less, female adults, are not supposed to be able to become Witchers. Okay? Let's see if I can find, let me come up back on screen. Let's see if I can come back and find this this tweet. I appreciate you guys for being here, by the way. Where is it? Endymion. Okay, this is from Endymion again. I like Endymion. I love Endymion. We use his tweet to grift in a negative way. Now we're using his tweets to grift in a positive way. Why? Because I think it's extremely intelligent to be able to disagree with people and still be friends. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. We're back with this grift. Endymion says, CD Projekt Red confirms with IGN that Ciri has taken the trial of grasses to become a full-fledged Witcher. According to many people who know the lore, and of course you guys are, if I'm paraphrasing, so you guys can let me know where I get it wrong here. The only people who could become Witchers were those who started the trial as a child, basically. Because a child's body was still growing and forming into what it was going to be. And adults couldn't handle it. It had a 100% mortality rate in adults, okay? And then even most of the children didn't make it. So how is it that an adult Ciri can become a Witcher? You know why? Because whammon. You cannot make this stuff up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
You can't make it up because whammon. Okay, there's no other explanation. Of course, these trials are pushed on children, not adults. For whatever reason, it's basically 100% death for an adult to undergo the trial. Most male children don't even survive it. But since Ciri has ancient elf blood, this is probably how CD Projekt Red will circumvent this lore change to make her into the first playable female Witcher. Yes, the school of the cat exists, but these reports all come from contradicting sources. I bet they'll make the cat Witchers the first batch of female Witchers. We'll probably see one of them in the game. As it stands right now, though, it looks like CD Projekt Red is somewhat breaking canon to make Ciri a Witcher. The fact she's an adult who underwent the trial and survived, yeah, this is like some fan fiction, 1 in a billion chance kind of thing. I guess we'll see. What do you think? And so this is what we saw. Last we saw Ciri was a young woman facing her destiny, but now as depicted in a new cinematic trailer shown at the Game Awards 2024, Ciri is a fully fledged Witcher hunting monsters for profit. Kalimba explains that following the events of The Witcher 3, Ciri has undertaken the famously painful trial of grasses, which has mutated her into a powerful and resilient warrior. She's ready to take on a whole new journey in The Witcher 4, which is the first part of a planned new trilogy of single-player open-world RPGs. There you have it. There you have it. Now, let me tell you a way they can circumvent this and turn what's looking like negative publicity into positive. Show us the hardships that she went through to get past the trial of grasses, right? Show us the pain, the suffering, the near-death experience. Explain to us through images, through flashbacks, through playable flashbacks of her going through it. That's the best way to do it. So at the very least, we can look at it and say, all right, that makes sense. That makes sense. We got another super chat in the building. Chaos Forever says they be doing the same shit they did to Luke in Star Wars. Exactly. Lexi Ice Fox says, oh God, a trilogy too? Yeah. Yeah. Apparently so. Artem says she just looks noticeably worse. I think she looks noticeably older, which, I mean, objectively speaking, most women, when they get older, they do look worse than their 20-year-old self. Yeah, they do. Toto Man, shout out to you. He says, finally, strong woman that needs no men. 998 out of 999 of them is a nice to have full collection. So sick of all these replacements, race swaps, gender swaps, sexuality swaps. But here's my thing, though. Even I got to the part where you play as Ciri in The Witcher 3. And most people who finished the game are saying if you played The Witcher, the Witcher 3, then you knew that Ciri was going to at the very least be a big playable character in the next Witcher game. So I think it's misplaced to be upset about having to play as Ciri. I think that's misplaced. No, Ciri, I wasn't actually talking to you. Go away.
Okay.
Did y'all hear Ciri just now? Javier Jenkins, Hankins, I'm sorry, Javier Jenkins, I said it again. Javier Hankins, nigga, says trials of grasses would kill her and the potions would even kill Ciri. There's no way they'll make it work. There you have it. There you have it. Artem says, also, doesn't she have like elf blood? So how the fuck is she aging faster than the witches? Hold on, I got you. Hold on, I don't have no answers for you on that one, bro. I'm gonna have to go on and hit you with one of them. I have no answers. I don't have no answers for you, Mike. I don't know. That's a good question. Where is it? Where did it go? The Elemental Heroes says, yeah, but if you read the books of The Witcher, there was more to the Witchers, especially on the female subject. Okay, how so? How so? I mean, there's so many reactions coming in. I think my boy Hypnotic was going off. Hypnotic was going the hell off about this. Hold on, let me go to Hypnotic's page. Let's see. What was he saying? We got to talk about Hypnotic today too. Now Hypnotic says it doesn't make sense to play as Ciri. Damn, I think either he deleted it or okay, maybe I was being delusional. Maybe I saw something else. My bad. We got another super chat in the building. Where did it go? Which way did it go, George? Mr. What's his name says, if the game had been called Ciri, the story of the cursed child, we wouldn't be having this discussion. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. Angry Marine says she has elder blood instead of becoming a mutated witcher. It could have drained her OP powers. Okay. Shouts out to you. Let me see. Lexi Fox has become a single mom. Shouts out to you. James OP says he's been a single mom for 6 months. He says she has elder blood and elder blood magic. Becoming a witcher makes her weaker, not stronger. She was already stronger than a witcher with real magic. Damn. So basically they nerfed her. Or are they going to try to say that the elder blood mixed with the witcher stuff makes her even more powerful? Javier Hankins says they even took away your choice from Witcher 3. Remember they gave the choice for her to be a queen or continue the training. She still can't be a witcher. Well, I don't believe I got that far, but I don't worry. I'm getting back. I'm getting back. I downloaded the game recently. I'm getting back into it. That's interesting. Okay, we can get stuck on that all day. We'll see. I mean, the game doesn't come out until 2026, so there's going to be a lot of time between now and then for us to grift and talk about that game. We got to move on.
Oh, fuck you.